Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. We're half an hour ahead of schedule. The reason we're doing an opening bell show later, but earlier, is because we had an earnings from McDonald's this morning. So we were live extra early this morning. The earnings went over. And of course, we can't do the opening bell at the same time. And the opening bell was advertised at 10 a.m. Central, which is half an hour from now. But because the earnings finished sooner than anticipated, I was able to go earlier than anticipated. All makes sense? Of course not. Everyone's confused now. What the hell? Just tune in. It's live. Who cares? Anyway, there you go. Click subscribe and ring the bell if you're new here, and tap the like button if you like this content or you want to help the channel grow. Thank you very much indeed. If you want any of my merchandise, like one of these mugs, oh yeah, look below the video and you'll see all my mugs in my shop, and you can get yourself a mug. Remember, if you get a mug, you're always going to make money on the stock market. It's a guaranteed fact. Okay, let's carry on with the show. Now we've got McDonald's earnings is being uploaded as we speak. When it finishes, we'll end this show and we'll go directly to it to keep the family together, live premiere, so that way you can watch it for the first time, leave comments, share it, helps the channel grow, but also provide you with great insight to the economy. Very, very important video to watch. So during the next maybe 40 minutes, 50 minutes, it won't be a long show, this one, while it's uploading, I need to get prepared for tonight because we have the earnings for Tilray tonight. We have SoFi in the morning, and we have Microsoft after hours tomorrow. So we're going to be flat out now for the next 24 hours. In fact, for the next week, we're going to be flat out with earnings left, right, and center. Plus, of course, we have the FOMC report on Wednesday and the jobs report on Friday. It's a jam-packed week. Welcome everybody over there on TikTok. Welcome to all of you. If you want to be part of the main family, the main channel, pop into, look at my profile here, my little icon, the profile, come out of the live show. And you'll see my YouTube link or the All Links website button, whatever you like. Jump into YouTube. That's where I am now. This is my YouTube broadcast. We'll give you a great welcome. You meet all the investors and traders. And if you do come over from TikTok, you get a special welcome, special treat from all the members. You just have to say in the YouTube chat, I'm from TikTok. That's all you've got to say, and you will see the chat light up with a special welcome just for you. You just have to say, I'm from TikTok. All right? Okay, let's carry on. Now, we've got to get ready. Let's have a quick look. My overall portfolio is green. Again, beating the market. Again, I know. What can I say? $104,700 from $5,000. Looking pretty good, right? We're using margin at the moment. We're bullish. We're holding the markets. We're not buying anything now. We're just paying off margin. My next payday on YouTube is August the 21st. A couple of grand a month. I'll be paying down some of my margin. That's what it's all about. We start rallying up. That's fine. Only if it goes down as I use margin. And it has to go down significantly now. Okay, let's go through all our positions and see what's going on this morning. Very, very quiet at the moment. Is anyone here in the chat? Let me know you're here. Very, very quiet this morning. You're all still watching the McDonald's earnings, maybe. Anyway, if you're in the chat, give me a hello. Love to hear from you. Okay, thank you, James, over on both channels. Appreciate that very much indeed. Let me do a couple of videos then. We need to go through our positions and also give everybody the update of where we are. So let me refresh on Rumble. Got my Rumble audience. How are you this morning? Good to see you all. Let me just get past the ads. Jay Long, good morning everyone. Jay Long, how are you? I'm about to make a couple of videos for what's going on today. So let's get straight to it. Okay, there we go. Jay Long and James 007. Until you come into the live chat, once the show has begun, I can't share your comments. Right, there we go. The overall portfolio is slightly green. Virgin Galactic is crashing all the way back down again. We had a pump just to dump it again. It's what it does every single time at the moment. Palantir is up. Gold is up. S&P is up, Amazon is up, Apple is hovering. A bit of a disappointment today as they're going to delay their AI for a few weeks. Not a major thing though. Coca-Cola being sold off today. Defensive being sold off to buy oil's being sold off as well, being sold off to buy Tesla and high risk stock, high growth stocks. Makes perfect sense. You see it time and time again. McDonald's now up today. You bought the bottom there. Opportunity to buy the bottom on McDonald's this year. Google's now rallying. Very nice. Microsoft is up. Nvidia is up. Very, very nice indeed. Walmart going down at the moment. Tilray up. Earnings tonight. Robinhood flat. IonQ going down. Too expensive. Rocket Lab going back down. Plug going down. Rumble 4.59 going down. Funware flat at the moment. Asti starting to try and push up. FFIE no value at all. Surprised it's not zero yet. Bitcoin got rejected at 70,000. Going to talk about that in a second. SoFi going down. Earnings tonight. We've got a poll running for it. If you want to take part in the poll, I've got a poll for Tilray and a poll for SoFi. Go and vote on the poll. There is the link in the chat. Okay, so let me get straight into it. Got some videos to make. So here we go. First of all, MCD at top. Okay, here we go. First of all, McDonald's. Okay, let's do it. Some very important videos to go out. McDonald's, we've just heard from the earnings. Click above my head and down below in the description for the full McDonald's earnings. I recommend you go and watch it, not because it earns me 1 cent per person, which it does, which is not a lot, right? But because it tells you all about the market. It tells you about where we're going with the markets. Some say that we need to reduce rates immediately. The Fed have gone too far. Join me on Wednesday for the FOMC report, and I'll be live for that as well. See the homepage of my channel to find out about the FOMC report on Wednesday. I'll be live there. But McDonald's, you need to go and check it out. The stock has rallied a little bit now. It's a good time to buy. I think it's the bottom for this year. The consumer is spending less on McDonald's. Rates will come down, which will help, but it won't help for 6 to 12 months. Remember, people buy stocks going forward. Now's a good time because the stock has been beat up over the last few months. We've seen the effects now of rates hit the consumer. We've seen that. McDonald's shares have been going down, but the future is looking good for McDonald's and the golden arches. Remember, land always goes up. Good dividend here. Good time to buy, in my opinion. It's why I hold it through the S&P. I don't hold any individual stocks. As you know, I only own the S&P, so you know my opinions are real. They're not biased in any way whatsoever. I'm just here to help people, not to pump and dump stocks. But with the dividend that McDonald's provides, and the fact that we have a bottom in now, I think, for McDonald's, things are going to get better. But over the next 6 to 12 months, that's what investors who buy McDonald's do. So if you want to go and check out the earnings, click above my head, down below in the description. I'll put the earnings here and more videos I think you'll find useful. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Then Tilray. Now then, Tilray is tonight. TLRY. Tilray Brands. Tilray Brands. Then TLRY. Tilray Brands join us tonight for the earnings. Will we, as rumoured, get a tip-off about the US government and what they're likely to do in the upcoming election? Well, we know that Kamala Harris is very pro this sector, and we believe that she will try and push this through and make it a vote winner. So you've got Donald Trump pushing Bitcoin. He hated Bitcoin 1 minute. Now he loves it because he wants to get your vote. Reason why I wouldn't touch Bitcoin at all right now. Popularity contest is not investing. I run away when I see those sort of things. But Tilray Brands is also a popularity contest. From the other side of the aisle, we've got Kamala Harris, who's very pro. Will we get some information tonight that this is going to be in the election and we're going to get the scheduling change. That will benefit all of this sector, including Tilray Brands. Good time to buy. Join us tonight for the earnings. It's bound to be an explosive one. It's one of the most popular stocks on our channel. We've got the Green Gang here, and it's going to be a busy night. Join us for the earnings tonight. We've got a poll running on X as well. Will Tilray Brands beat on earnings? Will we get a tip-off? All of that's on my X account. Click above my head for the X polls. Go and check it out. Go and look below in the description and join us for the earnings tonight. I'll pin that everywhere in the comments, but above and below and everywhere, including just there. Join us for the live earnings tonight of Tilray Brands and something else down here I think you'll find useful. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Now, SoFi, S-O-F-I. Now then, okay. SoFi earnings coming up July 30th, after hours. No, scrub that. Pre-market, very early in the morning, 6:45 a.m. I'm going to be up early. One of my members has asked me to do it. If a member super chats me above $5, I will get up early. I'll be up at 5 a.m. that morning, that's tomorrow, to cover the SoFi earnings. So, SoFi earnings. I've got a poll at the moment running on X. Go and vote. Go and vote. Go and vote. It will be high octane, a lot of energy, don't know about volts, but go and vote on the SoFi earning above my head, down below in the description. Go and vote on it, and what do you think? Are they going to miss on earnings, beat on earnings? Is it a buy or sell for you? Leave me your thoughts below, and I'll bring all of those comments into the earnings. We are going to cover the earnings. It's not a stock I particularly like. I think the CEO is rubbish. He makes up stuff over and over again, and because I cover all the earnings live, I get to hear what he says. And because I listen to what he says and remember what he says about inflation and predictions with the Fed, oh dear, could he make more worse predictions? He completely does everything he can to manipulate the stock. As soon as the CEO is trying to promote his own stock and get you to buy it based upon nothing, I don't like it. So tonight I'm going to cover the earnings and we're going to learn some more. I'm always open to change my mind. All he has to do is give me some accurate information and reliable information, and then I could potentially turn bullish. But right now, I'm very bearish on SoFi. But we'll find out we'll find out tomorrow morning, July the 30th, 6:45 a.m. Central Time. Join me for the earnings. Above here, down below, we have a big audience for SoFi. It's bound to be a popular event. Over here, I'll post the event itself, and down here, more videos I think you'll find useful. Join us for the SoFi earnings. Will I turn bearish? Will the CEO actually give us some useful information? Join us. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Microsoft MSFT. Right, let's have a look what we got here. He's on Trump again. Just got my sausage biscuit from McDonald's. Manager was yelling at customers. What? Happy Monday, Martini Racer. Martini Racer, how are you? Oil ran 20% today. I expect something similar from CHK as well as oil companies. Made some money from TIVC. Congratulations. Good morning, Jay. OIS earnings. Huge beat. CHK earnings tonight. Expected EPS. Thank you very much, Martini Racer. If a member requests it, we can sometimes do double earnings with a minimum of a $5 super chat. Is it true that Trump plans to appoint Larry Fink to the Treasury? We all know he likes Bitcoin. I don't know. Trump has been supporting crypto for a while now. The current government does not. CHK price target. Lance Strength, we've got lots of videos saying Donald Trump says that Bitcoin is rubbish. He may have changed his mind in recent months, but we have lots of video evidence of Donald Trump saying that Bitcoin is rubbish and he wouldn't touch it. We've got lots of videos saying that. He's changed his mind now, and that's okay. But now he wants to get your vote. So now he's going to fire Gary Gensler without knowing who's going to replace him. We're going to cover Bitcoin in a minute, and you can share your opinions. CHK price target $90 after earnings. I sure hope it turns positively for SoFi and SoFi investors. I certainly hope so, but we need some good news from the CEO. Right, now Microsoft, MSFT. Here we go. Microsoft after hours, July the 30th, 4 p.m. Central Time. I'll be live here with Microsoft earnings. Very, very important earnings to catch this one, because we're going to learn about a different element of AI. On Google's, we learned about people don't like the fact that Google are investing too much money because they've got no patience. They want their return right now on AI. Well, Microsoft do things slightly different, of course. We are going to discuss after the earnings, once we watch the earnings, the official earnings, would you pay for AI? I've already got lots of research I've been doing through X that most of you want to use AI if it's free, but you're not going to pay for it. You don't want to pay for the premium service of ChatGPT and all the rest of it. I'm the same. I couldn't care less about it. I don't even use AI unless it's built into my technology and I'm not even aware of it, which I'm sure it is. But I don't use it to create anything or do anything. I just do it manually myself. I design my own publicity, my own email, my own text, my own thumbnails or whatever. I do everything myself. There's no AI employed here, and I certainly wouldn't pay for it. It's a nice little gadget, but interesting to see what Microsoft do with it on the earnings. Join us for the earnings. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description, and over here I'll put the event, and down here more videos you might find interesting. Join me for the official Microsoft earnings. It's official because we broadcast their earnings. You know what I'm saying? And then we have a discussion afterwards. Join us for the Microsoft earnings. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Microsoft, okay. Now, lastly, how is my McDonald's video getting on? 63%, okay. Just a little bit more time. So what we're going to do now is Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin, here we go. Okay. BTC. Okay. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Something has happened in Bitcoin recently that has really rocked my boat, and I would imagine this would be the most unpopular video on my channel. Many of you might unsubscribe for it. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me whether you subscribe, watch, follow, like. What my job is to support my members, providing accurate information, and that's it. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. Sometimes the news isn't popular. Sometimes it isn't what you want to hear, but it's the truth, and I'm going to give you it straight. And to me, if it costs me money or I lose subscribers, lose members, it doesn't matter. For me, it's about doing the right thing at the end of the day, so I can, my wife can tell me, today, Martin, you've done a good thing. And that's all that matters to me. The financial gain is secondary. Take care of the people, the money takes care of itself. And that's why I'm doing okay on my portfolio. In fact, I've gone through $105,000 all the way from $5,000. So money takes care of itself if you provide a service. What am I talking about? Bitcoin conference. A couple of days ago, Donald Trump took the stage and said he loves Bitcoin. It's the greatest thing in the world, and he's going to fire Gary Gensler. He said it twice because he loves getting a round of applause and energy from the audience. Nothing wrong with that. I'm an entertainer. I love energy from the audience. I think it's great. He said, I will fire Gary Gensler a second time, and everybody cheered and said it was great. Well, that makes me run the other way and want nothing to do with Bitcoin at the moment. And let me explain why. Long term, I think Bitcoin's great. Long term, I think crypto's great. I would say long time, I'm bullish on all, well, not all crypto, of course, but the solid coins and assets, yes, I am. However, I'm not one for popularity contests, and I'm going to prove to you popularity contests never win. Donald Trump's own stock, DJT, it goes up when everyone thinks he's going to win, and then the same people who think he's going to win, who say everything is great, then 5 minutes later dump the stock. back down again. We've got FFIE. It's got an army of people that pray to somebody above and say, hey, help us with all our trades, make us money. As far as I know, God is not trying to help gamblers win money. I don't know. You might disagree. There's a whole cult following around that. That goes up. That gets dumped in 5 minutes. All of these things that have a popularity feel to them go up and get dumped. The very people that say it's great, dump it. We know there's so much evidence to say at $100,000 or just before $100,000, most people will take profits and dump Bitcoin. But hang on, if it's the greatest thing in the world to own, why on earth would you dump it at $100,000? It doesn't make any sense to me. I never sell my S&P because in 20 years' time, I want to be completely financially independent. In fact, I will be there between 6 and 9 years with the $1 million I've made just on the S&P. I never sell. What's the point of selling something that's going to grow in the future if you really believe in it? The facts are this, whether you like it or not, and this is a completely impartial video. I cannot vote. I'm a green card holder. I have no political view, whether it's Trump or Kamala Harris. I'm completely neutral. Honestly, you might say, no, I'm not. I am. I'm completely and utterly neutral. You might say I'm not when I say something you don't agree with, but the fact of the matter is I am completely neutral. I am searching for the news and I'm reporting the news and the facts. The fact is, when Donald Trump said he loves Bitcoin and he's going to fire Gary Gensler, and most people in crypto hate Gary Gensler, understandably, Gary Gensler doesn't understand Bitcoin. I understand that, and I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. He has no idea about crypto. I get it. And people don't like Gary Gensler. However, what Donald Trump said was, I'm going to fire Gary Gensler without saying who he's going to replace him with. What the bloody hell's the point of that? So you trade one devil for another. Doesn't make any sense. He said it on day one, I'm going to fire Gary Gensler. Now, I'm pretty impressed because he's going to do a lot of things on day one, this being one of thousands. I don't know how he's going to get time for it, but apparently he's going to fire Gary Gensler on day one. Everyone loves that, except no one knows who they're going to replace him with. This is, of course, if he wins, which he probably will. He's more likely to win the election. That's true to be said if you look at the polls, most certainly. However, we don't know what comes next. We only know it's popular to say it. Well, I run the other way from anything that has noise and who shouts the loudest. I regard that as someone running around the playground at 5 years of age saying, be my friend and I'll give you my sweets. I cannot be doing that. That's not good investing. In fact, I would run the other way because in my opinion, what will happen is this will drive the stock price up even higher to get dumped even quicker. That, to me, is ridiculous. That's not investing. For me, it's not. Now, of course, we're still very pro-Bitcoin crypto on this channel. Sensei has his own show on Sunday, and he loves it, and he will never sell it. He's always buying crypto. But for me, for now, I'm out. I cannot be messing around with a popularity contest. That's children in a playground saying, be my friend, and I'll give you my sweets. It makes no sense. And if it was so great, why did it hit 70 and got rejected and it's falling down once again? Falling down once again because the very people that believe in it are selling it at the same time as saying, yeah, hold it all the way to 100,000. Fact is, they're selling it again. That's all I'm saying. I am bullish on crypto long term. I like the technology on most of the projects, not all. There's a lot of rubbish out there, but Bitcoin, yes, and other things, XRP and what have you. There is certainly some case here to hold it in your portfolio. But the fact is that Donald Trump jumped on stage and said, hey, everybody, I'm going to fire Gary Gensler. What does that even mean? It means absolutely nothing. I doubt if he'll do it. If he does it, he does it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. The point is we don't know who he's going to replace him with. What does it really mean? All it does is make people think, well, now Donald Trump loves Bitcoin. Well, 5 minutes ago, a few months ago, we've got lots of video evidence with Donald Trump saying Bitcoin's rubbish. And not literally rubbish, I'm the only one who uses that term, but he said he didn't like it at all and he wouldn't put his money in it. But now he feels it's going to get votes. Now he loves it and now he's going to fire Gary Gensler and everybody loves that. Well, He's also going to fire Jerome Powell as well. So I don't know what to make of this. But for me, this is the news on Bitcoin today. What do you think? Do you think it would be great if Donald Trump becomes the president? Do you think it would be great if he fires Gary Gensler? Who's he going to replace him with? What does it really mean? Are you going to buy Bitcoin because Donald Trump says he likes it? Honestly, I can't buy anything. As soon as someone is making it a popularity contest, for me, that's the very, very opposite. I run the other way. I'm an investor, not a gambler. They say the trend is your friend. Is it? Is it? Well, every bit of evidence that I have got on stocks or crypto or anything that rises on a rally of a trend or a hype or a meme or whatever, it gets dumped 5 minutes later. We've seen it with GameStop, we've seen it with FFIE, we've seen it with multiple crypto coin, and now we're seeing it with SoFi. Sorry, not SoFi, I beg your pardon, with Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin could never be accused of being a meme, but it could be dragged into to be perceived as a meme from those who don't understand it, because Donald Trump's now playing it as a political chess piece. What do you think? I know most of you won't like this video, and most of you will down-like it, and most of you will unsubscribe. I don't care, because it's the truth. And what you do with your money is entirely up to you. But I want to be seen and known to put videos out there that are based on facts. Whether you agree with me or not, it doesn't matter. I'm not here to try and get your vote or get your money. I just want to do the right thing. When I go to bed, I've done the right thing. There you go. Leave me your thoughts. Click above my head down below in the description. Or hang on, we've got a few comments just coming here. Let me have a look here. He actually started making these comments back in May and June, not just the Bitcoin conference. Yes, I've said months ago, he said Bitcoin was rubbish. We are in July. He's been saying it's great since May and June, leading up to this election. I agree with you. I didn't dispute that, Lance Strength. I'm going back the last few years. Lots of video evidence. I've covered it on my show a lot. He said Bitcoin was rubbish. Now he says it's great. That's okay. We all change our minds. Nothing wrong with that. Fight Channel, Bitcoin bull run will not start until 2025. I agree with that statement. Understand how this play out, because crypto run a 4-year cycle, then it repeats itself. Thank you very much indeed. That is true up to now. That's been the history. And then because that's the history, people say, well, it's bound to do it again. I don't buy anything which is based upon a pattern repeating itself, hoping it does it again. Again, for me, that's kind of like statistics in gambling. If I pick red 5 times, is it likely to be red the next time? No, it isn't. I went all the way and college and university and so on and so forth. And numbers, I understand. And let me tell you, if you get red 5 times out of 5, it doesn't mean that the 6th time is likely to be red. It's the same chance of it coming out every time. 50-50. It doesn't change because the last 5 times were red. So if you're buying Bitcoin because in the past, this is what's happened every time, that doesn't make it more or less likely to happen in the future. Every event is based upon its own set of fresh calculations. It's not more likely. It doesn't know what it did last time. All we know is what people did last time. And one thing I've learned over my entire life is you can bank on people being selfish, manipulative, lying, and greedy. And my opinion is, and it's only my opinion, as it approaches $100,000, if it does, and I believe it probably will, but I don't know, people will dump it faster than you've ever seen. Because why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Anyway, you decide what you want to do. But for me, the moment Donald Trump jumped on stage and tried to win votes on it, it became a meme craze, and I absolutely cannot touch it. The same as his DJT stock, the Donald Trump stock. It went up when he announced when he was running and he was doing well, and so on and so forth. And after the attempted assassination, which was awful, by the way, of course, it went up and then it dumped again. Well, if it was that great, why wouldn't you hold it? There you go. Click above my head down below in the description, over here and over here. Remember, investing is not about the money you make today. It's about the money you end up with when you need it. Take care of yourselves and each other. Right. All crypto's going down now. That look, what a bloody rubbish. Thank you very much. Nice cup of coffee from Leah. All right. Now then, how is my video doing for Google? Because I'm going to have, sorry, not Google, McDonald's, because at the end of this, I need to put out, oh, there's another video I need to do now. Then shorts. Okay. Bitcoin is digital gold with finite supply. I agree with you. I agree 100%. That is very, very true. But everything has a finite supply. There's only so, do you know, there's never been any water ever created on planet Earth. The water that we have today has always been here. No more, no less. We just recycle the water we eat, we drink, we use. It's been through everybody's body in history. Nothing new here. Everything has a finite, limited supply. Right, okay, now I'm going to do the same thing, but for my shorts. These will be out later. Let me come back to my production screen and use this one here. Okay, let me take this out of here. I started with Tilray. So Tilray, T-L-R-Y, T-L-R-Y, Tilray Brands. Here we go. Let me get this. You'll see these shorts later. Okay. Tilray Brands join us tonight for the earnings. I hope we're going to get some good news from Erwin Simon. Are we about, as rumored, to get a tip-off that the US government is about to fully reschedule this sector? We certainly hope so. It won't just benefit Tilray, it will benefit everybody. Well, if you look down here, no, up here for the chart, and down here, the related video. The related video will take you to the Tilray earnings. Join us tonight for the event. You cannot afford to miss it. Okay, Tilray and then SoFi. S-O-F-I. I'll come back to your questions in a moment. SoFi is there. SoFi earnings in the morning, July 30th. I'm going to get up early and cover the earnings. Join us for the earnings. It's a related video just down there. A little related video, or you'll find it in the description as well. Up here, you'll see the chart. What are we going to get? Try and do that in your sleep. What are we going to get on the SoFi earnings? I've got a poll running on X. That's also in the description. Vote on the poll. Is it a beat? Is it a miss? What do you think? Is it a stock you should buy or own? Join us for the earnings. Okay, SoFi, MSFT, Microsoft. This is an important one. All right. Microsoft, join us for the earnings. It's happening on July the 30th, 4 p.m. Central Time, here live on my channel. We've also got a poll running on X. Vote, is it a buy? Is it a hold or a sell? Or do you think they'll beat or miss earnings? It's an important one, this one. If you look below here, you'll find the related video. That will take you directly or in the description. Above my head, there's the chart. There you go. Check that out and join us for the earnings. It's going to tell us everything about what's likely to happen with NVIDIA. And that changes everything. Microsoft, SoFi. I missed one out. MCD. Do that first. McDonald's. Oh, right. McDonald's. Learn why McDonald's is popping this morning. We covered the earnings. So why we cover the earnings? It's boring, but making money is boring until it's exciting when you're making it. But research can be boring, but I like hard work. I like boring, so it's exciting. Confused? I'm confused. Go and look down here and you can learn and see why McDonald's is booming, and I said it would. Here is the related video to the earnings. Take some time, listen to the earnings. Also below the description. But look at this chart. Why is it going up like this? Well, because McDonald's, as I've said, bottomed. Their earnings was a miss of expectation, but going forward, it's good. Rate cuts will come down 6 to 12 months. The consumer will have more money. People buy McDonald's in the future. They don't buy it for today. Long-term investing compared to gambling, that's what you get with McDonald's. And finally, BTC. All right. Why did Bitcoin get rejected from 70,000 and come down as fast as it went up? Well, I've just made a full video on this talking about Donald Trump appearing at the convention, what I think it means for Bitcoin. Does it make Bitcoin more of a meme stock, a meme asset? What do you think? Because it's changed the whole narrative. He used to hate it. Now he loves it. He's going to fire Gary Gensler on day one. It's all done to get your vote. It's a popularity contest. For me, I run the other way. I don't want anything to do with popularity contests, winning votes one side of the aisle or another. I am pro Bitcoin long term, but I don't like when it all gets dragged into a popularity contest. See the full video just down here, the related video, and up here for the chart. Also below in the description. Go and check it out. Leave me your thoughts. Do you agree? Let me know. Bye-bye for now. Okay. BTC. Oops-a-daisy. Scroll that back. McDonald's flying. There we go. Let's have a look. Let's read the comments we got now. Then shorts. Right. Let me read all your comments. Good morning, all. If Tilray has a good earnings report, do you think it will get a major pop? It's all about the guidance. GoDB. I think really it's not about the earnings, it's about the guidance, where we're going forward and what they can let us learn, if anything, about the government's changing policy. That's what everyone is waiting for. Bitcoin is digital gold with finite supply. Scratch that. Bitcoin in real estate. Bitcoin in real. I'm not sure what you mean by that. By the way, Nvidia 150 and still dropping. It's because it's becoming up to the earnings. Let's have a quick look. Yes, I just think it will be silly not to buy a little bit. Why? Why? You don't have to have it. You can buy it as a lottery ticket if you want. I mean, it's like saying, well, I have to have a lottery ticket. Well, you don't. Yes, it might make you rich, and why not have a lottery ticket for $1? Why not? I'm all for that. Why not? Why not put $10 on the Grand National? Why not? However, do you need to? No. Can you get rich by just working and earning money and saving it in the S&P? Yeah. And you never lose money. I prefer that mentality, but that's up to you. Forgetting the key things, once you get to GCSE and A-level maths, you learn something called supply and demand. How can you even compare this to roulette? John G, I don't understand that. Forgetting key things. Once you get to GCSE and A-level maths, you learn something called supply and demand. What do you mean once you get to A-level, you learn about supply? What does that mean? How can you even compare this to roulette? Because it's a popularity contest. It only goes up because if you buy it, it doesn't make anything. Bitcoin and crypto goes up because you buy it. That's it. If you buy it, it goes up. If you sell it, it goes down. It doesn't earn any money by itself. It's only whether you believe in it or not. However, Apple cell phones, they make money. There's real profit there. So what do you mean comparing it to roulette wheel? It's exactly gambling. Anyone going to pick up Nvidia if it drops below 100? I will just buy more of the S&P, not Nvidia individually. How can you compare this to red and black on roulette when all the way with education doesn't know it's just called independent variables? John G, I don't understand what you're trying to do. You're not a member of the channel and you're just trying to provoke what? Just trying to challenge me, or I don't understand what the point is. The Bitcoin ETF will get big because it can be bought for IRA by hedge funds. That is true. I agree with that. 100% Smoky Fat. Sensei Crypto knows much more and he's bullish. Yes, Sensei Crypto does do all our crypto. You're absolutely right. Every Sunday, and he'll also call live during the shows. Absolutely right. Sensei Crypto is why we have him on the show. We have a partner with Sensei Crypto, no doubt about it. How is Bitcoin a lottery ticket? Is it worth more than the most stocks you own in VU? It is worth more than most stocks you own in VU. Well, that's ridiculous. That's not true at all. Oh, hang on a minute. You're saying most of the stocks in the S&P. Okay, I agree with that. Yes, it is. Bitcoin's market cap is greater than most stocks in the S&P. I would need to do a calculation of that, but it's certainly bigger than a lot, I would imagine. But I'm not going to say that as a sweeping statement until I've actually looked at the numbers. But yeah. I tell you what, let me have a look at something. Then let me do a quick calculation. I'm not holding it open. Oh, hang on a minute. Yes, I am. Let's have a quick look. BTC. What's the market cap at the moment? What's the market cap? The market cap is 1.34 trillion. So yes, you are correct to say that it's got a larger market cap than the majority or most stocks on the S&P. Correct. But when I last looked at investing, the rules of investing was buying a stock that's a high market cap isn't a reason to invest in it. I invest in things that I believe are going to produce and make more money in the future. I don't just buy something because it's got a gazillion, bazillion, quadrillion market cap. I don't see the sense in that. So I don't know what the argument is there. Just to sort of suggest it's bigger than most. I mean, what does that mean? Who cares if it's got a bigger market cap? If everybody today in the world bought Bitcoin, even if it was the worst thing in the world, it would go up. Whereas you're only going to buy Apple or Microsoft or Google if it produces something. Yes, there's a multiple times earnings, a PE ratio, but you're not going to pay 1,000,000%, infinite percent PE ratio for Google if it doesn't have the sales to back it up. Whereas you can pay infinite amount for a crypto coin, even if it produces nothing. The very principle of that tells you that. So anyway, we know that that's the market cap. Again, that does not make it a good investment because the market cap is high. The McDonald's earnings was very telling, said yes, said years of reduced consumer purchasing power, not good to me. But McDonald's is not about that. Like they said, it's about owning land. Land is going to keep going up. McDonald's is now on discount. The dividend itself is a dividend king. It consistently increases. Long-term investors are going to buy McDonald's. There's no doubt about it. Hence why it's going up. If I was, if I was wrong with that, it'd be going the other way. Well, it's not, is it? I mean, we're looking at it. Look, that's one of its best days, 3 1/3%. So clearly, people that invest with real money can see that McDonald's is actually a good investment. Doing a great job. Your thoughts on earnings tomorrow? Stock Market Punjabi. Good morning to you. Doing a great job. Thank you. Your thoughts on earnings tomorrow? Which ones? SoFi or Microsoft? Which ones? Sorry, more valuable than 98% of your stocks can't be a lottery ticket. Of course it can. Of course it can. Of course it can. I could sell absolute crap. It doesn't matter what it is, does it? If people buy it, if people buy crap, it goes up in value. It doesn't mean it earns anything, does it? I mean, let's be honest. McDonald's produce... their food is crap. Does anyone say a McDonald's is a great meal? I love McDonald's. I'll have a McDonald's. I'm a human being. I get addicted to all those chemicals just like the next man. But is McDonald's a good food? No. Of course it's not. The chips, the fries, they're full of chemicals. It's a terrible thing to eat. Not one person on planet Earth is going to tell you a McDonald's is a good food, but everyone buys it. So that proves that point. I like what you said about stocks, but just saying you don't seem to understand. But just saying you don't seem to understand crypto. You say it's a lottery ticket because it can't be with that market cap. That's all I'm saying, John G. No, you're absolutely right. Well, I am not an expert on crypto. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Our expert is Sensei Crypto. That's why he's on the show. I do understand crypto more than you probably imagine, though. I'm a great believer in saying I know nothing than I know everything. Too many people on YouTube or anywhere, Michael Saylor for that matter, will tell you they know everything. I prefer people who say they don't know everything. In fact, they're always learning. So humbly, I would suggest to you, I would say that I do understand, I think, probably more than a lot of people, perhaps, on crypto, but I don't know enough, and I'm always learning, and I'm not the expert in it, but I do understand how to make money, and I do understand about business, and I do understand about people, and that I do understand, and that I am quite good at. Let me just adjust my seat a moment. My seat was dropping a little bit. Over time, my seat drops. I think perhaps it's wearing out and the gas I might need a new seat soon. Anyway. So you think gold is a bad investment too? Is gold a bad investment too? I wouldn't buy gold, but no, I don't think it's a bad investment. And as you know, if you follow the show, you will know I own directly, privately, a gold mine. So I actually own and know the CEO of a privately owned gold mine, which is going to go public soon. And I own a convertible note in a gold mine. So to say I don't believe in gold would kind of be absurd, really. I do own a gold mine. Gold is a horrible long-term. S&P 500 just wrecked gold, Smoky Fats. I'm not saying it will make a good investment because of market cap. I'm saying the opposite. It can't be a lottery ticket. Well, it is. In my opinion, it cannot be anything other than a lottery ticket. Let's just focus on one undeniable, undisputable fact, if we may. Crypto, any crypto, Bitcoin down to Binky Bonk, whatever it might be, only goes up if people buy it. It doesn't have to earn any money. It doesn't have to do anything. It doesn't have to produce anything. It doesn't have to do a damn thing. And if you're going to tell me that we need it as a use case, when I have traveled every country of the world and I send money around the world not every day, every month I send money around the world for free, instantly, with fraud guarantees, protections, you name it, easily, you cannot tell me there is a use case. There is a use case. Yes, it gets used in all kinds of technologies and so on and so forth. But to tell me that I have to have it because without crypto, I can't do the things I want to do, rubbish. I can send money anywhere I want, whenever I want, for free, instantly. And I've never had a problem with doing that. You can't deny that. There it is. There's undisputable, can't deny that. How about SoFi, Microsoft, MRK, PayPal, PFE, PG? We are covering the SoFi earnings, we're covering the Microsoft earnings, we're covering the Tilray earnings, and we've just covered McDonald's earnings. I always get the craving for McDonald's, but after I've eaten one, I wish I hadn't. That's what me and Leah say every single time. There's chemicals in it which makes it addictive. You want to eat a McDonald's. You love it. You want a McDonald's. And the moment you eat it, you do not feel satisfied. You want more or you feel sick for a while. Yeah, it's all the chemicals and stuff. It's a great business, but you can't sell it as a great food to eat, can you? I mean, if anyone's going to tell you that, McDonald's is great on the road. I've eaten loads of them. We have a McDonald's perhaps once every 10 days or so. Not recently so much, but we used to have one a week actually. But Leah's now started making the burgers from home and she makes them far better. I'm just saying, and cheaper. They taste nice, but I feel, a cup of tea is best. There you go. There are plenty of idiots out there for whom McDonald's is the best meal ever. Well, then they're idiots, aren't they? If anyone says with full conviction and full-heartedness that a McDonald's is a great meal, then you're stupid. You've not read the ingredients on the back of the box. If you read the ingredients and you understand what it says, you will know that it's rubbish. Don't get me wrong. I like a McDonald's. It's very addictive, tastes great, until it doesn't afterwards. And you know something else as well. And I'm sure most of you know this because this has been well documented, right? If you put a McDonald's down on the table and you leave it, and you leave it, and you leave it a few weeks, it doesn't rot away. That is terrifying. That's what you put in your stomach. We're supposed to decay. We're supposed to break down. And it doesn't break down. It goes in your stomach and stays there. It's awful. It's bloody awful. But I enjoy one because I'm addicted to it, just like everybody else. You sold XRP out of ignorance and boredom. I didn't sell it out of ignorance at all, Samir. I didn't sell XRP out of ignorance. I understand what XRP is. I talked to Sensei, and Sensei has spoken to the people that work there. I understand all the ins and the outs of XRP. You're right, I got bored. You're dead right, I got bored because it's not producing anything and I'm waiting for everyone to go, I love it now and I'm buying it. I'm not going to wait for a load of YouTubers to tell me it's great so all their mates go, I'm buying it today. I'm busy owning McDonald's, owning Microsoft, owning Apple, owning Google, owning businesses that make stuff, build stuff, do stuff. I'm making money all the time. I'm not waiting around for some magic to happen because a bunch of people on YouTube said it's a good idea. I don't see the point in that. That is not investing. I'm just sitting around doing nothing, waiting for a bunch of people to do something. I've got no doubt that XRP is going to be, maybe some say, like the new Bitcoin. I agree. But will I care that I sold at 60, 62 and it goes to 1 million? No. I don't care because since I took my money out, it's earning me money every day on the S&P. It reduced my margin. That's real money every day. I'm owning real businesses every day and I'm okay because I'm going to be a millionaire anyway on this portfolio. Those that own crypto might get rich. They might lose everything. And even if it does go up 1,000,000%, do you sell it at that point? How many times have we had people own something which goes up 1,000,000% who never sell it? Or if you sell it and then you end up with a huge amount of tax to pay and then you bet the tax money that you've got on something else, now you can't pay the tax bill. 5 years from now, the IRS knocking on your door going, you never paid your tax, you're bankrupt. And they'll go, yeah, but I made $1 million on XRP. Yeah, but you never paid your tax bill. You bet your winnings on something else and that lost that time. We still want our tax. Remember, when you sell capital gains, you've got to pay tax on it. So I repeat what I say. It's not the money you make today. It's the money you make when you need it at the end. That's what investing is. Not today. Everyone's like, I want money today and I want to get rich today. They don't think about, well, what about tomorrow? You sold XRP through ignorance. No, not ignorant at all. You're right, I was bored though. I like doing stuff, not sitting around waiting for someone on YouTube to say something great. McDonald's is real estate. Correct. You can never pay too much for land. We need to start a super chat fund. All super chats go to Martyn and a new chair. A new chair. Yeah, it's going down again. Do you know what? I don't need a new chair. I tell you what you do. You get a little cable clip around the bottom and it stops it going down. That's all you need, a little cable clip. Leah's chair was doing that. The gas was going, and all she did was put a little cable tie around it. It stops it going down any further. That's what you need to do. That's what I'll end up doing. Anyway, wrong. You are aware of real world assets, class of crypto. You're wrong. Are you aware of real world assets, asset class? Oh, flipping heck. Do you really understand what that is? I love when Kevin O'Leary says it will be the new class of the S&P. It's a new asset class. And everyone goes, yep, I like that. Do you really understand what that actually means? Most people don't. They just say, it's a new asset class of the S&P. They don't really understand what they're saying. Yes, I understand what you're getting at. I'll be a new asset class. There you go. I'll be the 12th? I think it's the 12th sector of the S&P. Is it the 12th sector? There you go. I'll come up with number 13. Owning Martyn Lucas is the 13th sector of the S&P. I mean, we can come up with stuff all day long. Doesn't mean it's right though, does it? Oh, I still think selling all of the XRP was rather unbecoming. Hey, MSK, I'm all for you. I hope you make $1 million, and there's not 1 ounce of me that doesn't want to see you do it. I want XRP to go 1,000,000%, mate, and make you rich. The point is, I don't own it, and it doesn't bother me anymore, because if it had gone up 1,000,000%, the question is, what do I do now? Investing is a game of chess, not checkers. I want assets that are underpinned by value. So as they go up, they can sustain that and not fall like a stone, and I don't have the concern of selling it. However, if a crypto asset goes from 50 cents to $500, right? It's got no substance to hold it up. It's like a bloody great balloon that's been blown up. It's still full of air, right? And when you pop it, you end up with nothing but a broken bit of rubber, bit of latex. What is the sense of that? The end of the day, I want an asset which appreciates in value that I can hold and not have to worry about, and then sell it to somebody else in the future and feeling good about it. Feeling good that I'm selling something of value that somebody else will also make money from. Well, if XRP, for example, goes to $1 million in 5 seconds, there's a load of air, a bloody great bubble which can pop and end up with a bit of broken latex. That's it. And now the best I can do is selling it to somebody else who could have bought it for 50 cents yesterday. Who the hell wants it? And how is that good? How do I sleep at night knowing I've sold something that was 50 cents 1 second ago? It's now $1 million, and someone's going to buy it and guarantee they're going to lose money. I don't want to do that. I want to sell something that's great. Now, someone just mentioned, Jay Long just mentioned a very good point. Jay Long said Lucas coin will have substance. Exactly. When I bring out my crypto coin will be the best crypto coin ever. Why do I say that? For several fundamental reasons. First of all, it was designed to benefit you, not the network or me as the creator of it. That's the number one. It was designed to help people, not to make money for me. Number one. Number two, I will publicly burn 95% of it. So the liquidity is fantastic, and 95% of it can never be sold or traded or anything. That's another major perk. And as my channel grows, and I earn money and my channel gains more subscribers and becomes more valuable, the desire to own my crypto will become more desirable and valuable, knowing that it can't be dumped, the creator can't sell it and profit himself. Everybody wins. And that truly is an investment. That's the very definition of what an investment is. That's what my crypto will be. I don't see another crypto coin in the history of the world that is like that. And if anyone knows of a crypto that has a limited supply, you'll say Bitcoin. You know the owner, crypto, Bitcoin's gone. We don't know who Satoshi is. 95% of it's burned, so I can't dump it and sell it. I will be live publicly every day disclosing all of this. And my channel, because I never give up and never go anywhere, I'm always working and building my channel, will have a fundamental value underpinning it. If you can tell me there's a better crypto coin than that, then tell me. And if there is, I won't do it because I only want to do what's best. And I don't believe that anybody else would spend their own money promoting a coin that they can't benefit from financially just to help people with a guaranteed maximum supply, burned 95%, publicly accessible every day live on YouTube. I don't think there ever has been and ever will be a better crypto coin than that. And if there is, and you can tell me there is, I won't do mine because I want the best one. That's it. Now, you might say, well, what the hell are you going to get out of it? If you're going to go to all this trouble of doing all of this, what do you get out of it? What I get out of it is the fact that as my channel grows, it's a fun thing for everyone to be involved with. And that makes me happy. I don't need the money. That makes me happy. That's it. I'm rich enough. I don't care. So I will just be proud of that I built something. And when I die and I'm no longer here, I have built something that is valuable and can carry on. I'm not just here to make money so I can buy a boat or a Ferrari, which in 5 minutes rusts away and one day no one cares about. I want to do something good. So I honestly think I will have the best crypto in the history of the world, and I don't think anyone could even come close to it. And if they can, tell me and I won't do it. MSK, I know what a Big Macs are, even out of 3D printed Big Mac. Jane, apparently there are less chemicals in UK McDonald's. Yes, there are. Yes, there are. And I've done it because I'm in the US and I've been back to the UK. In the UK, there are 3 ingredients in a McDonald's French fry: oil, potatoes. In fact, it might be 2 actually. Oh, salt. Yeah. Oil, potatoes, and salt in a McDonald's French fry. In the United States, you've got oil, you've got salt and potatoes, but you've got a host of chemicals because it makes it cheaper to move around, store, manufacture, blah, blah, blah. It's about making it cheaper than making it good. In England, those chemicals and additives are not allowed. They're not necessary. They're purely bottom line. They can't put them in the UK. People wouldn't accept it. That's it. We wouldn't allow it. So it proves to you that you don't need it. MSK had a pepperoni pizza with pineapple on last night. It was excellent. The pineapple made it 20 times better. UK Mackey's portions aren't big enough for my liking. I agree. You know the answer? Buy 2. Yes, pineapple on pizza. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Is owning a Martyn Lucas mug a separate sector of owning Martyn Lucas? Absolutely. It's definitely a separate sector. I agree. It's a 14th sector of the S&P. Lucas coin will have substance. A broken bit of rubber will not make you prosper. Sincerely, the father of 2 kids. I knew someone was going to pick up on that. When is the Lucas coin coming out? Next year? I don't know. I don't know. I have not had the time yet or the resources to be able to put my time into it. It's purely an idea of something I want to do when I have the time. Maybe I need to expand, take on someone to help me with my business so I've got more time to do other things. But right now, it's a very, very difficult thing for me to be able to start doing purely and simply is because I just don't have the time. But it will happen. At some point, I might take some time off and put time into it. But one way or another, it will happen. It just will take some time. But it doesn't matter how long it takes. It will happen. Right. Okay. We're just about ready now for my McDonald's video to go live. So I'm going to put this out in a minute and then invite you all to join the premiere. That way, it'll keep everyone together for the together in the live chat. It'll be available to everybody, and then I'll be back for the closing bell. There will, of course, be videos that will come out throughout the day, and so look out for those, the ones I just recorded, plus the closing bell, plus the Tilray Brands earnings tonight. All right, you can't, of course, afford to miss that one, right? Okay, let me just, what's the time now? So if I go 10:45, I will put this out at 10:45, which is in 10 minutes. Schedule, set as a premiere, July 29th, 10:45. 10:45, set as a premiere. Yep, set up as a premiere. It will take you to the closing bell this afternoon. Not that one. That one there. Right, thank you very much. Got it. Okay. Okay. That's ready to go. I'll give you the link for that. Got 10 minutes yet. I'm going to finish off. We'll do day trader of the day as well. See who's up and see who's down. Okay. Let me make this video, this live event, go directly to McDonald's. There it is. There it is. What's VU doing? Have we hit lows yet? Is it worth buying any more? Fortnite? No, we're bloody near. We were much lower last week. Yeah, nowhere near. Not touching that. Okay. There's McDonald's. Let me give everyone the link to it now as well. Okay, spot on. Let me read your comments. If your crypto coin startup is a matter of money, why don't you take a poll and see who will invest? Yeah, that is something that I will need to do, David. But again, it's the time involved. I need to sit down and focus and do paperwork and legal stuff. There's a lot of legal stuff to do. And I haven't got the resources at the moment. But, I'll give you something else to try. Peanut butter on a hamburger. Don't knock it until you try it. It probably sounds quite good, that. I have tins of pineapple simply to scatter all over my pizza. I love pineapple. Try garlic bread with cheese and pineapple. Oh, yeah, garlic bread. Always up for trying new things. MSK, they are the best. There you go. Right. Right, we've got a bit of a sell-off going right now. So let me give everybody the link for McDonald's. Okay, so we're all going to go here now for the McDonald's earnings. It's live chat, so we can all discuss and keep the family live. It helps the channel grow. There is McDonald's. I shall pin it to the top. We're going to be live there now. Even if you're not interested in McDonald's, join me because the chat will be live. You can make sure that you click the live chat. If you're not sure what I mean about that, here is the event. It goes live in a minute. It says top chat. Change it to live chat, and then you can chat and keep everyone informed. It's like being in the extra channel, but we're all going to be here watching this, okay? Let me give it to my Rumble audience. If you want to watch the McDonald's earnings and be part of the conversation, there is the event there. So we're going to be there in 6 minutes. I'm then going to put out the McDonald's, Tilray, SoFi, Microsoft, Bitcoin videos and shorts. Get ready and do my research for the Tilray earnings tonight. I've also got on my X account. If you've not yet followed me on X, here's my X account. We've got some polls running. SoFi, will it beat or miss? 81% say beat. Let's see if they're right. Leave me your thoughts and comments. Don't just vote on it. That's lazy. Leave a comment below and tell me why you think it's going to beat. This stock attracts a kind of a frenzy, a bit like FFIE, a bit like crypto. Oh, it's going to be great, but no one ever says why. I want to know why, because why we can investigate. Beat, what does that mean? Yeah, it's going to beat. I want your comments. How many people have commented? None. Always the same. Stocks that have this sort of hypey following never have any substance. And that tells me a lot. Tells me we're likely to miss. So if you think it's going to beat, tell me why it's going to beat. Otherwise, you're just guessing. Guessing is no good for me. SoFi. Is it a buy hold? People are saying it's a buy. No comments saying why. Why? 81% of you think it's great. Why is it a great stock to own? Right? There's the SoFi earnings being liked. Share it. If you believe in it, share it. Anyone can click like. That's easy. Now share it and put your money where your mouth is. What about Tilray? Will Tilray beat on earnings? Same sort of hype. 54%, not quite as much as SoFi, but no comments. Not one person has a clue why it's going to beat. It's the same every time. I learned so much about people, you've got no idea. This gives me so much information. I can always tell the ones that are going to miss by the fact we don't get any comments. What about this one here? Tilray. Is it a buy, hold, or sell? A buy, 55%. We have a comment. Go, Green Gang. So I will reply to that one to Mike. I always try to help you grow on X if you want to grow. Yes. I always reply to my members. If you're trying to grow on X, the way to grow on X is engage with someone who has a decent following on X. I do. I have over 2,000 followers, and it helps you grow. All right. What else have we got? Oh, hang on. Now we've got some notifications coming in. Let's see what you're saying. Eric just followed me. Thanks for the follow. Thank you, Eric. Mike reposting and sharing and liking and stuff. Lucid Group. That's an interesting stock. We'll cover that again shortly when I get 5 minutes. But anyway, there you go. Thanks for all taking part in that. Everybody on TikTok, just before I end the show, we're going to go over to our premiere in 3 minutes. Let me light up TikTok today. We're also on TikTok again now. We got asked to do it, and I thought, okay, then I'll do it. Let's come out of here. We're getting all come out of it. Walmart presents. Okay, here we go. Let's go into here. Let's have a little look. There we go. There is my TikTok. Now then, James007 is the #1 fan today on X. 3,000 likes. Fantastic. We try to get to 10,000 likes every day. When we get to 10,000, TikTok start to share it out to more people. You can do that by tapping the screen. If I tap the screen now, look, you see the loves come on the screen. And if we get 10,000 do that, then if I tap it enough, get the red line all the way to the top. 3, 2, 1, and then I stop. There you go. You get confetti, and it does send out a little bit of see how it's just gone up. Look, it sends out. Oh, James is #1 today. Don't forget, if you click the star above my head and you become a subscriber, you can have reviews just like people can on YouTube. It's the same deal. You become a subscriber on TikTok. You become like a member on YouTube, and you can come in and say, could you do me a review? So if you are a follower on TikTok, but you actually want reviews, you can actually get it by becoming a subscriber on TikTok. All right. Thank you, James, for all your appreciation and support there, mate. Right, the McDonald's earnings is about to happen. Join me for that. This is the event about to start in 60 seconds. Hopefully you will come and join me. So just before that starts, very, very quickly, day trader of the day. Who wins? I am down 0.2. I'm down 0.2. Hardly anything at all. Down 0.2%. Remember, I'm down more and up more because of margin. Down 0.2%. Who wins? Members only competition. The bigger your portfolio, the bigger the gains and the losses throughout the day. It doesn't matter to me. In about 6 years, I'll be at $1 million. I could be up 100 grand in a day, down 100 grand in a day. Same percentage as it is today. The bigger you are, the bigger the movement. Makes no difference at all. Down 0.2, down 0.7. I'm winning so far. Come on, everybody. Who's going to win today? Nice and quick. Who's going to win day trader of the day? Let me clear the screen. Let me clear the boards. Up 2.5 in my Roth, but I'm majority in Tesla. It's your main account. David Ewan, congratulations. What's your main account? Down 0.05. Smoky Fats wins. I want your main account, David. Down 0.7. Okay, down 0.05. Okay, we're running out of time, so the winner today is, there you go, Smoky Fats. Thank you for your honest trade. Give him a thumbs up and give him the sound effects. There it is. Thank you very much. We've run out of time. We're now going to go over to the premiere. Even if you've seen it, don't care. Even if you don't care about McDonald's, whatever it is, please do join me for the McDonald's earnings, because as you can see, James is in the chat. He's always there first. He's a star. That's why he's a member and a moderator of all the channels, including TikTok, by the way. Jump in here, say hello, be part of it. Keep the conversation going. You can update anybody with what's going on. If there's something urgent, you can let me know. I will see it, and I can come back live on the Extra channel and update you. So please do join us on the Extra channel. It keeps the family together, and that's what it's all about. The premiere is about to begin. Everybody on TikTok, join me now for the live show. Click the profile link, come out of TikTok, jump into YouTube. We've got a live premiere with live chat. Keep updated, and then we'll be back for the closing bell later on. Thank you very much on TikTok. That's it from me. I'm out of here. It's about to begin. That's it. Let me end the music. In fact, I can't end the music. I've just got to stop it. Shall I just stop it? There we go. Abrupt ending. That was very professional. Nothing I could really do about it, I'm afraid. There was no fade out button. Doesn't work like that. That's it from me. See you live now for the premiere. Take care of yourselves and each other.